In the summer of 2026, the World Cup returns to North America, with cities like Dallas hosting the tournament's biggest matches. If you want a seat at the semifinal in Dallas, you might find yourself looking at a spot in the highest tier of the stadium. The price tag for that single ticket is $11,000. Compare that to the previous World Cup in Qatar just 4 years prior. Even in one of the wealthiest nations on Earth, the entry cost was a different reality. The cheapest tickets for group games were a flat rate of $11. The baseline cost for Dallas is over 1,000 times more expensive. That jump from $11 to $11,000 is not a result of standard economic inflation. It is a calculated experiment to see exactly how much capital can be extracted from fans before they are priced out completely. The United States operates with a largely unregulated secondary ticket market. This environment allows corporations to set maximum prices based entirely on raw demand, a trend often called the American effect. Instead of a fixed price, FIFA uses variable pricing, manually increasing the cost after each sales round to capture the highest possible payment. On FIFA's resale platform, they take a 30% commission on secondary transactions, 15% from the buyer, 15% from the seller. By controlling both the initial sale and the resale, FIFA collects revenue every time a single ticket changes hands. Effectively, the governing body is acting as its own corporate scalper. Officially, FIFA maintains the legal status of a global nonprofit organization. Yet this nonprofit is projecting a record $13 billion in revenue from this single cycle. If the organization is willing to squeeze its own fans to hit that number, we have to look at where that money is actually going. This diagram illustrates the projected $13 billion revenue pool. About 13% covers administrative costs, and the majority goes back into running competitions. But a critical $2.7 billion is cordoned off for other purposes. That specific block of cash is officially labeled as development funds. These are theoretically earmarked for field renovations, equipment, and youth programs in member nations. In practice, these funds have been subject to repeated misuse. A decade ago, official Jack Warner was caught embezzling massive amounts of this specific development money. Recent cases show the pattern continues. In 2026, the former association president of the Republic of the Congo was given a life sentence for embezzling $1.1 million of FIFA funds. That same year, the Maldives' former association president was sentenced to 23 years for misusing COVID relief money directly sourced from FIFA. These development funds function as a structurally vulnerable pool of capital. Instead of building local infrastructure, the money has a history of enriching global officials. FIFA is composed of 211 member associations. When it comes to making major decisions, the organization operates on a simple rule: one country, one vote. The vast majority of those voting members are smaller, less affluent nations. In these countries, a multi-million-dollar payout from the development fund represents significant political leverage. Current FIFA president Gianni Infantino built his leadership on this leverage. He used the promise of these funds to secure the presidency. 10 years ago, Infantino won his position by promising $5 million per member. After his first re-election, he increased that to $6 million. Now he is promising $8 million to maintain their continued comport. The system depends on a constant stream of new revenue. The $11,000 ticket paid by a fan in Dallas provides the capital for the global patronage system that keeps Infantino's in power. Resistance to this pricing model is mounting, particularly in markets across the Atlantic. In many European nations, reselling tickets at a profit is illegal. This law removes FIFA's primary excuse, that high variable pricing is the only way to stop independent scalpers from profiting. The advocacy group Euroconsumers recently filed a formal complaint to the European Commission, challenging FIFA's pricing as an abuse of its market position. North American officials are following suit. The Attorneys General of New York and New Jersey have launched investigations into whether FIFA's sales model constitutes consumer manipulation. In Ontario, Canada, a new law banning secondary market markups forced FIFA's hand. The organization had to strip its high resale prices for Toronto matches and relist them at their original face value. These victories show that the pricing model is fragile. When local governments implement basic price capping legislation, the organization is forced to abandon its leverage. This sport was built on accessibility. When the United States hosted the tournament in 1994, tickets were still within reach for the average working-class fan. The atmosphere of a World Cup depends on the fans who provide its energy and lifelong devotion. Those same fans are now being systematically priced out of the stadium. The costs for 2026 have become so extreme that national coaches are advising their own supporters not to put their families into severe debt just to attend a game. While 2026 is set to be the most expensive tournament in history, there is hope that prices will normalize when the event returns to the regulated European market in 2030. Without legislative price controls, the tournament risks becoming a closed luxury event, an extraction tool designed to fund the political survival of those at the very top of the organization.